Hey, it's Sasha Avdikov, and I want to share with you 2 tips on how you can become a content video producing machine, or how you can output a lot of content. Now, I've had a couple of different YouTube channels in the past, and one of them was for investing in stock trading, because I do a lot of investing in stock trading. And that channel has took off. Now, in order to output and produce a lot of content, because my time is limited and I value my time heavily, in order to do that, I've really had to fine tune some of the things or the ways that I go ahead and do it, or the processes. So one of the tips, if you're looking to create a lot of content, a lot of video content or products or information, is to really just have your studio and everything that you need in place already set up. So if you're trying to create a lot of videos, I find that a lot of the setup time just chews up your time and energy. So for example, if you have your lights already set up, your camera and your shirts and everything that you need in one spot, then what I can do is, because I have a preset studio, I can just walk in, flip a switch, everything turns on, and I'm ready to go. It just takes me 3 to 4 minutes to get everything going, and I'm ready to film. In the past, if you're putting up cameras, taking them down, putting them up, taking them down, that takes 20-30 minutes to do all that between the setup work from putting them up to taking them down. And if you add that up 30 or 40 times, that becomes expensive in the sense of time. So if you have a dedicated studio, that just makes things a lot easier. You flip a button, everything turns on, and you're ready to go. So you don't need any of that lag time. Now, not everybody can have their own personal studio, or you may just not have one. But if you need to be able to take things down and put things up, then go ahead and put little markers where your camera should be, where your lights will be. That way, every time you need to set things up or put things down, you can go ahead and just put them right there, and they're ready to go. You don't have to measure the distance. You don't have to measure where things go and test things and readjust things. It just makes things a lot easier. Now, the second tip, or the second thing that really saves me a lot of time, is to go ahead and pre-film a lot of things. And if you're doing and producing evergreen content, meaning content that can be produced 3 months, 6 months, or released in 6 months, without it having to be real time, such as news stories that happen in real time that need to be outputted right away, it's a lot easier to pre-film that content in advance. So what I typically do is I may pre-film 10, 20, 30 videos all in a single day. And if I have those 10, 20, 30 videos done in a single day, that puts me 6 months ahead. So typically we release 1 to 2 videos a week. And if we're releasing 1 video a week, we only need 52 videos a year. And if I can film 30 of those videos in a weekend, that really puts me ahead all the way to 6 months from now. So typically I find that this works out really well, because you're in the mindset. You're in the mindset to get things going, to filming, the energy is there, and that's when I typically do it, because I don't have the time to get in the mindset or set things back up and start filming. Now, I will pre-schedule the videos to release at a certain date. Just like the sitcoms or the seasons, some things get released in season 5, season 6, they get released in the fall, or they get released in the spring. So the same thing here. If you pre-film and bulk all that stuff together, and then you just release it sequentially, then it'll make things a lot easier, because then you just spend 1 weekend filming a lot, and you have most of your content that you need for the next 6 or 8 months, and you can spend the other time with your family, with your friends, doing some other things that may be of our higher value to you. So those are my 2 tips. So basically, number 1, have a studio in place that you don't have to put up and take down. It just makes things a lot easier. Or put tape down if you need to put up and take down some of your equipment. That way you can just quickly find where you need to put it. And tip number 2 is to make sure you pre-film and bulk everything in advance, because if you can do that, it'll just put you 6 months or a year ahead, depending on how far ahead you want to get to. So use those 2 tips. I hope they help you, save you a lot of time, and you can just keep outputting a lot of content and information. It just saves me a lot of time if I do it this way. So thanks for joining me and thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, click the link below and enter your name and email address when you get to that link, and I'll send you more free video training series like this one. And if you want to see some of my in-depth business courses or in-depth business trainings, then take a look at my website at backstageincome.com. Thanks for watching, and remember to do what you love, contribute to others, and most importantly, live life abundantly. See you next time.